Hello there, hi everybody, and welcome to my Grace Destiny show here. And we're broadcasting, aren't we, to the USA, to the UK and Australia, Ireland and Europe as well, all across the world, in fact. So on Moonstruck TV, we do have some of the world's best psychics, the Earth's best psychics are here. And we are going to be demonstrating throughout this week some of those special areas of mediumship, clairvoyance, spirit guides, looking into those psychic connections. Maybe you feel as though you're getting those psychic vibes yourself and having those inner visions, you know, the imagination, that psychic world really conspiring now to make you feel that your intuition is working just that little bit better for you. It's all about making your life more special and better for you. So what are the tools that we use? We use various different things. Now, today I've brought in my quartz crystal. This is a pink one, a rose quartz crystal ball. It's my largest crystal, and I use this to really look into the center of the crystal. And this I tend to use for love relations, harmony in relationships. Who do you love and who loves you back? And that's really important, and especially for married couples. Long-term marriages always need to have that favorable boost, a bit of blush pink in the air, flowers, jewelry, romance, all the things that the females love. And then for the guys, well, they want all the tricks, don't they? They want all the toys to play with and to feel vibrant and young and really dynamic in the world. So we're looking at the rose quartz crystal ball here for all of those love connections that you will want to see in your readings. And when you come through for readings, either free ones here on A1R Psychic Radio and Moonstruck TV, or if you come through for a private reading, and that is my website, gracedestiny.com, then you will find that once you are in that zone where we can look into the crystal, we can see the reflections that are being made, we can connect to your spirit guides, have a look into your future, take a peek into the crystal ball. And I do encourage all of you to do that with me so that you're looking long and hard into that destiny, that horizon there, long way into the distance, representing your future. And I do like to see where that line is. Perhaps you can see it as well. We've got this lovely pale blush pink quartz that is emanating this lovely feeling of space and sky, the universe and cosmic orders, making wishes on the crystal ball, especially the pink quartz, is really productive. It brings in some quite instant results. It's that instant karma that we're looking for, isn't it? So with the quartz crystal, very important during a reading to have that on your mind. What is it that you want to see? What are your wishes? How are they going to come true? And how are you going to see yourself and place yourself in that future path? Now, I'm seeing here lots of pathways that are entwined and intertwined, and we're going to use those pathways in today's readings to really investigate a little bit further as to what the psychic connections can bring in. We will also be looking at spirit who may be joining us, those souls in spirit that really come in on our live shows to gather, to give some messages, and maybe just that little nod of comfort, you know, to say, I'm here, it's okay. We are together as one in this world and in the spirit world too. So we are looking at making those connections. So remember the pink quartz crystal ball, very powerful. And this is what I should be using this evening. Now also, well, it's this evening here in the UK, of course. It isn't where you are, no doubt. It may be early in the afternoon, or it may be very early in the morning in Australia, for example. So you've got a variety of different options that are available for you. I just want to show you as well my amethyst here. This is an amethyst crystal. And this one also is very special. It's used for healing. And the amethyst crystal ball can also be used in our readings here today. And they will be for a lot of healing, I think, and a variety of messages that will come through and will show you your partner and perhaps somebody very close to you, good friend, and some important connections again for those well-being properties, the properties that really make us feel good and feel great and want to be glad to be alive. And it stops all the negativity, this crystal ball. It stops us from feeling as though we are downhearted or grumpy. It gives us that lightness in life and tends to allow us to jump forward and really make things possible. So the amethyst crystal, here it is for you, and the rose quartz crystal. We'll be looking at those again during the show here. Now, I'm just going to show you some of my cards as well. I know that you're all very familiar with cards and you've probably got some yourself, haven't you? Well, again, you can have a look at some of these cards here. These are the Rider-Waite, and everybody will know who's interested in psychic stuff. You'll all know about these cards. These are my teaching cards, so you can see exactly what is on them. I'm going to be taking some of these as well. And when I take cards, it's really to trigger the clairvoyance. That's what all of our clairvoyants and mediums do. Everybody that's online in my team, they're all very used to having an image, a visual, to trigger that sense of clairvoyance, being able to see ahead. Okay, so we've got Mikkel here. Hello there. Hello. You're coming
Hi,
through to Eleanor Grace. Hi there. How do you pronounce your name?
Mikkel.
Mikkel. Hello. Good day to you. Good day to you. I hope you are well. Now, I'm just taking some cards for you, first of all, here, Mikkel. And I just like to feel as though everything is going well for you. This is a tarot card, and this is all about a person that you are thinking about at the moment. And he, I think, is a troubled person. It is a male, it's a young male as well, younger male, and somebody that's important to you, but he's crossing your path. So you can't escape this conversation with him, or to have this interaction with him that is going to mean so much to you as well. And again, you've got pathways that are here. So I'm going to take the crystal ball in a moment and see what those pathways actually represent for you. But I do feel that you've got a choice of going in two directions here, Mikkel. And it may be a parting of the ways that you have to contemplate. And that can be interpreted in several different ways, because you may want to have more independence, more freedom of choice, and you feel as though you're being a bit restricted or held back in some way. Is that correct there, Mikkel? Do you really feel as though you want to launch yourself as an independent person and see exactly where your life can take you? All of the opportunities now are about to cross your path. You must not let anybody else get in the way. How do you feel about that? Is that something that's happening here to you?
Yes, I recently just had a major loss in my life, and
Okay.
I'm kind of in a bunch of different directions right now.
Okay. It's hard when that happens. It really is. And that's the parting of the ways as well, isn't it? That is, that awful time when you're feeling as though,
Yeah, with my
um,
daughter.
ah, ah, and that's tragic. That's absolutely tragic. I do give you all of my heartfelt sympathies for your loss. I'm so sorry for your loss. Um, she was never meant to be here for very long. Did you always feel that around your daughter? That's what I'm getting here, that, there's a new
I
pathway.
did actually.
Yeah?
I
Is that
felt
what?
she lived a very she was beyond her years, I guess. It's a good way to say
yeah.
it.
Yeah, an old soul coming down to be with us for a little while, and then she had to go. She had to fly off. So that's what I'm sensing here. That this joining of forces between you and her, that karmic union between you both, was never going to be for very long, but it burnt so brightly when it was burning, when the two of you were alive and together and sharing that time here. But she's with you. Don't miss her. I mean, really don't, because she's with you all the time. And you know that, don't you? Because I can see writing here on the sand around you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you go to the beach a lot? Because I've got a lot of sand around you. Is that something that you shared, that you...
She loves the ocean, and I love the ocean.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's the image that I have with the sand as well, and the sense of direction, being able to see the horizon and being able to share that as well with you today. She's showing me that as well, and that's really special. I want to go to S. I keep getting this on the sand. Keep wanting to write that on the beach. What does the initial of S mean to you? Is it shared between you? Is that, a pet or something that really you would recognize from her as a message?
S?
S for sugar. Is there somebody else in spirit
No,
with
not really.
with that initial? All right, well, you'll work it out. You will work it out, because
Yeah,
those
not right off the top of my head.
Okay, you will think about it though, because it's written there really carefully, and it is for you. So, what's her name? Let me try and link in with her name so that we can get a stronger connection here, Mikhail, for you.
Her name's McKenna.
Okay. Ooh. She drifted off as though it was a dream. It seemed as though she was just here one moment and gone the next. There was a dream around her. I think, is that true? Is that what happened?
Yeah, she was in a car accident, and she knocked herself out before she had been injured.
Yeah.
So, it was really quick.
Yeah, it was sudden, wasn't it? So it was quick. And at first she didn't know what had happened. She really didn't. But she does want to give you that initial of S. Maybe it's a place or somebody that she wants to connect to, but it's a message for you. But you will understand that. You really will. I want to go to a male with that name, really, Steve. That's what I'm tending to go to. But you'll work it out. Now, let me just take this crystal ball here. I want to take the rose quartz one, because this is for love. It's for you as well. It's for you and your daughter. She floated off very quickly, not knowing what had happened, but she has connected to other souls in spirit, and she's gone very, very high. I feel that she's with angels. She's really being allowed to take some time to be with archangels. There's protective forces that are around you, stopping you from crying, from being so devastated. But there's another girl here, a much smaller girl that I'm seeing, another soul in spirit.
A blonde little girl?
Yeah, she is. Is that another child?
I had another medium tell me in the very beginning that she kept seeing my daughter with those blonde-haired little girls.
Yeah.
Around 4 years old, but I don't know who that is.
Okay. It is possible that it was a child that, you were to conceive and lose, but a soul in spirit there no matter what. But she is with another girl. And these two together are so wonderful angels, angelic spirit. They'll always walk with you. So you're always going to be safe. And you will also feel as though you're due more connections, that's mediumship connections and spirit connections around your home. You will dream a lot about her. That's when she's coming to you in your subconscious state. She will sit on your bed. There are books as well. I can see lots of books she liked to read, and she also liked to write notes as well. But more importantly than
she
that,
wrote a lot.
yeah. More importantly than that, you will remember her for the very kind soul that she was. And her friends miss her tragically, absolutely tragically. But she wasn't meant to be here for very long. So the important message for you is not to grieve. You will do for a while, but you must really celebrate her life and know that she's going to walk with you. So she's really had an impact. There will be others that recognize her, and you will light up her life as well. You're not going to let her memory fade. Watch for that initial of S. It will come up in the next couple of weeks, and if you want a more in-depth reading, then do come through to me. But I do see two pathways here in your crystal ball. So you are about to really take a different journey, perhaps than the one that you expected. But there is another person who's coming into your life that will be like a daughter to you. And it's no replacement. We don't replace anybody, but it's going to fill a gap and a hole in your life. And that will be your route forward, at least in the short term. So I'm going to send you, excuse me, many blessings and lots of love here, light here from the crystal as well. And do not grieve anymore. Okay, there's lots of love coming to you from Spirit. Thank you now. Thank you for coming in onto the show. Okay, I think we have another caller. Hello. Hi, who do we have on the line? And is it Amanda?
My name's Amanda.
Hello. Hi, lovely to speak to you, Amanda. My name's Eleanor Grace, and to start off with here, Amanda, I'm going to be taking the crystal ball here, which is the amethyst one of my favorites. And I like to see exactly what's in the center of this crystal. I'm seeing the initial of N, that's N for November, but I don't feel as though that's anything to do with the month here, Amanda. This is an initial for you. There's also a J, N and J, written right in the center here of your crystal ball. Watch out for people with those initials. They're going to be important. They're crossing your path. You will interact with them. And I also see that you have, I suppose, built this enormous blockade. It's like a great big brick wall that you've managed to build all by yourself. You've put it all up, all on your own, and it's your protection. And I feel that this is there in order for you to repel and sway any influences that are perhaps a bit tricky or difficult. And this is because you've had some negative influences in the past, perhaps in your childhood, in sort of teenage years, and there's a sensitivity around you. So you can now take this wall down. That's what I'm being shown here. You're taking it down brick by brick as well. So you are emerging as a woman, stepping into your own power. This is a wonderful time for you. It's a time when you will really begin to shine, and that you can see, well, why on earth was I so worried about myself, and why was I so worried about what I might be able to achieve? Because you can achieve loads. You just have to work at it one step at a time every single day. There's a man here as well that I feel is behind you. He's somebody that perhaps has lots of regrets about you, Amanda. He's been a hurtful individual, I feel, and perhaps has hurt you in the past, and he's feeling very, very sorry for himself. Do you know who that is? Is that an ex of yours?
Yeah, my dad was drunk my whole life, so I'm sure he's sad about that.
Has he passed now?
Yes.
Okay. So he is saying that, I feel, to you, that, you know, he's so very regretful, I think, wants to extend out an olive branch as much as he can, is sweeping the pathway clean here for you as well. And that just really means that you have the opportunity to really emerge as a wonderful, powerful individual and take these bricks down, take this wall down. I can see an eye here in the center of the crystal. It's an all-seeing eye. I'll bring the crystal ball a bit closer and just have a look to see what is there for you yourself. But I've got this eye here, so it's your inner vision. It's you stepping into your power, perhaps bringing in some psychic light of your own and concentrating a great deal now onto your own intuition. I feel that that's important for you. It's not just about intuition, though. This is about you having that sense of knowing what will come next and how you're going to cope with that. And I feel that all that negativity has prepared you somewhat for this particular time. Movement is here, and you've got this lovely card here. It's the arrows of wands, and it's the 8 of wands. It's the arrows of love that are coming to you. So you are going to receive here a very sort of strong welcome message where everybody around you is very supportive and is also going to give you a great deal of recognition. So I think you're going to be quite loved up. Next card here for you as well is showing you the way forward, big changes that are around you and some reconciliation too. This is what's here. It's about 2 people entering into a partnership, reconciling differences and being able to move forward leaps ahead. So are you in a relationship now? Is there a man by your side who is going to take a hold of your hand here, Amanda, and take you forward? If there isn't one there now, then he's there very, very soon. So what's your circumstances?
Oh, no, I'm married, and I've been with him since 1991.
I knew that it's going to grab hold of your hand, pull you forward and say, come on, girl, you know, we're going here. We're going to have a ball. We're going to really light up our lives. It's such a positive influence that is here. And all of these negative memories and difficulties are going. They're just going. There's 3 children here. Are they yours?
I have 2 was aborted when I was young, so maybe
so
that's
there's
the
3.
one?
Yeah, it will be. It will. If I could see your hand, if your hand was in front of me, there would be 3 lines for pregnancy, 3 souls that would incarnate with you. And when we have a miscarriage or, you know, when a failed pregnancy occurs, it's just that soul as a guiding light, you know, a karmic light that is around us and is protected, keeping you safe. You've suffered a loss, and that's your reward, really. Here's your husband as well. Here he is. And this is the person that you will depend upon and rely upon. He's not going to let you down. He'll never let you down. And I feel as though he's a very genuine person, certainly somebody that, you know, you can take by the hand and sort of lean on. It's going to be bringing in lots of new beginnings as well. This is the end of pressure, 9 of swords. I think he's had a lot of headaches, and they may be philosophical headaches, but in any event, they're disappearing and they're going. So give him lots of TLC because he's taking you forward. Amanda, it's been wonderful speaking to you, and lots of love from your father. He's apologizing, he's regretful, and take that as a signal from him, your father in spirit, that, you know, that love is still strong and he's protecting you still. So many blessings to you. And it's been wonderful to speak to you today, Amanda. Take care. So there we are, ladies and gentlemen who are watching my show. You can watch it again on Facebook and also on A1R Moonstruck TV and Psychic Radio. And I'm going to see you the same time next week when I'll be on tour again. So coming to you from a pub somewhere in London. Bye for now. See you then. Bye-bye.